I just realized.
What?
Hey, folks, welcome to the patron pre-show. I gotta run to the back room, or would you be so kind as to go get my tablet out of said room, and because we kind of need it tonight.
Yep.
I would greatly appreciate it. Bong. Hey, folks, welcome to the patron pre-show.
It's Ping's birthday.
Yes, and if Ping's, I'll wait till he's actually in the.
He's in the chat room.
Oh well, happy birthday, Ping! How's it going, sir? How does it feel to be older? Unlike me, who is perpetually 50, that's how that goes. So age is no longer a factor. I just stay right where I'm at. I'm just saying. All right. Wife Amy will be here in a moment. And yeah, everybody's doing good. A lot of people starting to build up in the chat room tonight. And good things are going. While we're doing this, I am going to get a couple of things ready and going here so we can do this. All right, this is all set. This is all set. I think we're ready to rock and roll with that. I do need our show notes. So that's always good.
He's not 50 yet. Here.
Oh, thank you.
You can't even hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Microphones are relatively sensitive.
Oh.
All right, so I need to get my show notes up here.
Then did you hear me say move, Kate?
No, that part I did not hear. All right. So yeah, welcome to the patron pre-show. Basically what happens is this is where we hopefully are done panicking because the technical difficulties are usually taken care of by now, usually.
Oh, did you have technical difficulties
No,
for a
but
second?
I'm just saying for the people who are trying to explain what the patron pre-show is.
Yeah, because Ping said, we see you.
Yes, and hey guys, we are just getting things ready, and I got a couple of stuff that I've got to take care of here while we're talking. So other than that, doing well. I have to put in because I remembered a minute and a half before we started to go grab the prizes, and I forgot my tablet.
Oh.
So I need to put in here so that we know what we're giving away, which is always good. That's from last week.
Oh, man.
And here, we're going to do this.
I've gotten to where I love my tea.
Uh-huh.
You can't type on that one.
Can't. No, I cannot. All right.
Huh.
And yes, I know it's awful quiet. So I've got that done, and now I got to put in the other prize for. We're giving away a free prize, as we charge you so much for the others.
Yes, exactly.
We are giving away another prize tonight live, so be sure to tell your friends. And I'm just putting in what it is. Want to learn how to spell.
Yeah, he can't type and talk at the same time.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Me, however, I've been typing so long that I can carry on conversations and type at the same time.
That's good.
Yeah. That's a special talent.
That is a special talent. All right, so the prizes are in place. Yay, everything's where it should be. I love it. There's only one last thing I have to do on my tablet, and I'll be completely
Something
going.
Smells good.
Thank you. We just got back from a Chinese restaurant, so I'm sure.
No, did you put on cologne or something?
Yes. Oh, the egg roll.
So no.
No.
Something smells.
I just naturally smell good.
No, you don't. Cologne-y.
Fine. It's been one of those nights. I'm just saying. All right. So how things going in your world for late dinner tonight? We usually try to hit this Chinese. Thursdays have started to be kind of a Chinese night, and so we some person trying to get me on Hangouts here. I'm gonna get rid of her. She keeps bugging me. It was you from Messenger.
That
Anyways,
was from way earlier.
I don't pay attention. So, anyways, yeah, we try to go hit this Chinese restaurant that we like
Ooh,
on Thursdays.
they had Panera bread.
Yes, we would love to have Panera bread if we had a Panera.
We don't have one near us.
No, I am very upset.
We're getting one.
We're getting one
It's
over
just
by
not
White Oaks, but
built yet.
yeah. And it's still quite a trip from here. It's not like just here where we just hop
Yeah.
down the road and
So
away we go. But I digress. So yeah, late dinner, it's like, oh gee, it's 7:30. Maybe we should go home. So
yeah.
here we are. But yeah, good stuff. Did you guys get out and do some geocaching?
No.
I did. I went out on my birthday yesterday.
And got one.
So that was nice. And thank you to everybody who sent in the birthday wishes. You blew up my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, boom. It was awesome. I loved it. It was great. So thank you. Thank you so much for all the well wishes for my birthday. It was awesome. All right. Why are you doing this? Don't do that. I'm looking at my tablet while we're doing this. But yeah, other than that, it was kind of pretty out yesterday. Kind of a nice change between the ice storm we had, a little while ago, and then suddenly you're in 60-degree weather, and it's like, oh yeah, good.
You must get your birthday cash.
Yes. Actually, somebody was asking me yesterday if I was going to get a birthday first to find, and they don't really have that many first to finds around here anymore, and it's sad.
Yeah. Are you having issues?
Am I having issues?
Yeah.
Yes, my tablet is running particularly slow. So I may boot it and start from scratch, but I want to at least see what we've got here. So, because people like learning if they won the prize or not, and I'm just saying. So that's what I'm doing. I'm setting it up. So yeah, other than that, good stuff. It's been kind of a quiet week. Not really anything overly crazy. How about you? I mean, besides the normal wear and tear.
Besides that, nothing big.
Yeah. But we hope you're having a much more entertaining week than we are. It's like...
God, it is like a snooze fest.
Oh, my gosh. See, that's the other problem when you go off and you get something to eat, and then you got to go do something, and we got the nice hot lights, and it's like, and we're gone. So, yep, things are going on. Oh, good news with the GoFundMe project. We are officially over the halfway point, which I am ecstatic. I mean, it's one of those things where there's unbelief, like holy cow, and then gratitude because it's like holy cow. So because of you fine folks, we are now well over the halfway point, and it's all because of you, and we thank you very, very much. All right, so I have the winners, or I should say the people that put in for...
They're all winners.
They are all winners for tonight's episode. So I just have to change things around a little bit.
We were talking about this earlier this week.
What's that?
The participation trophies.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one of the problems. And boy, don't get Scott Burks going on this.
I hate that.
Yes. Everybody must win.
No, they don't.
My God.
No, they don't.
Little Jimmy tried.
But little Jimmy lost. Okay. And little Jimmy will learn to try harder next time. So maybe Jimmy can get a trophy next time.
Right. Not just give Jimmy a trophy because he showed up.
No.
Yeah.
If you get an A for every time just because you could spell your name, I would have had a 4.0 all the way through school.
I'm thinking.
But life don't work like that now, does it?
No. And I know who float your boat on this one. I know exactly where this comes from. Amy pointed out a thing on Facebook earlier in the week from
my girdle. I don't even have a girdle. I was going to say whatever. That's I don't know. It seems like a Southern thing to say.
Yeah. What's your face? The lady boxer.
Yeah, the MMA fighter,
right?
Ronda
Rousey, who we actually thought was pretty cool. Up to this article that came out.
Yep.
And
I got to do some more research just to make sure that it's actually true.
But what got her knickers in a twist, not Ronda's, well, actually Ronda's too.
Oh yeah, her knickers were in a twist.
She went out and she got beat, like promptly, quickly, like she does normally to her opponents.
Yes, she lost.
And she came out in several news articles apparently that basically said from her that she was contemplating suicide
because she lost.
And really,
the thing that kept her from committing suicide was her boyfriend's face, and she thought, I gotta have his babies. Okay, now
that's two totally different subjects.
Yes, I gotta tell you, if the only thing that keeps you from doing that is your boyfriend's face and thinking you gotta have his kids, you got bigger issues than that. All right. Second of all, you're going to lose.
Yes.
There is always somebody better.
Yes.
And it may not come in the first year or two,
but it will
come.
Mm-hmm.
And there is that somebody out there. So yeah, you don't get participation trophies in my world.
Yeah. So that's why we started talking about, and Scott Burks also brings this up a lot, and I totally agree with him, where you have these situations where the schools now have pampered the kids so bad in this vanilla world that we're trying to paint ourselves in, that just because you participate means you're a winner, you got an award.
No, it doesn't.
It
means you got in your car and you showed up.
There is half a team this way and a half a team that way. One of the two teams are going to win.
Do you think I get a raise every year because I showed up to work? No. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. Let's
teach all our kids to lose.
Yes,
be gracious losers.
Yes,
and be gracious winners.
Yes, learn to lose because it's going to happen.
Yeah, deal with disappointment.
Yes, of course. I mean,
because life ain't about roses and sunshine and unicorns.
You know what? Yeah, exactly. We shouldn't be pampered. And it's I don't think that, and I'm sure we'll get in a tangent. We got 15 minutes to kill.
Oh, I'm already in a tangent. Let's go. I'm like,
your Southern has picked up.
Has it?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Your accent started going down about 3 states. I'm just saying.
Like, all right, son, let's go. You ain't getting the trophy. Pack your little losing butt up and let's get in the car and let's go home.
That's
and suck
right.
It up.
You know what? Sprinkles are for winners. So go.
And you ain't getting none.
Yeah, no sprinkles for you because you lost.
Yes.
Do better next time.
Yeah. You don't even get an ice cream because y'all lost that bad.
Right. Maybe an ice cream sandwich. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that in this age, these days,
sprinkles are for winners.
You got the winners, you got the losers, and away you go. I mean, it's as simple as that.
But that just, I was
you learn by your mistakes.
I was such a fan of hers.
Yeah, and then to have her come out with
because she was into the body image for the teens.
She was a role model.
And then she loses once and she gets her knickers in a wad. Really?
Yeah. I'm just saying. I mean,
suck it up, Buttercup. You're probably gonna lose again.
I'm gonna have to turn your mic down, honey. I'm just saying, look at geocachers. I mean, think about this.
Stuff all the
How
time.
many times do you DNF? Are you gonna go and I give up? This is stupid. I can't find them. Really? After my 8th, 10th, 15th try at a freaking nano on a bridge? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You do it until you get it, because otherwise, how do you not, to experience that time where you have failed and you have failed and you have failed and you have failed and you have failed, and then you succeed, that exhilaration and that fantastic, epiphany and the whole thing that goes with finally succeeding. Well, I tried. Well, here's your trophy, kid. Go for it. No.
I tried. Well, here, sign the log anyhow.
There you go. There you go.
Apples.
Whoa. So yeah.
You can get the smiley anyhow. You tried.
Yeah, that's a shame. Interesting. So yeah, but that's how things are, and you just keep going with it, and you try to keep it so that the people keep going.
I'm sorry, I made the audio weird.
Did you?
Apparently, because they said the audio was all weird. Maybe it's my accent.
It's yeah, she starts getting her southern and things start rumbling.
Now it went away. Yeah, see, now I'm all calm and everything's fine.
Yeah. The little voice is going off again. See? I'm not saying nothing.
It's this getting me all frustrated and makes the audio all weird. See? Don't frustrate me.
Well, we had a situation yesterday too. I think
Doc Firewoman found 3 really, really beautiful kittens today.
Oh, really?
While she was geocaching.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. And I saw a picture of them, and I was like, those are the prettiest Siamese kittens I've ever seen. I was like, you should keep 2. That way you can have 5 cats like us.
Run. Just run. Yeah, it's I think Hangouts is having their issues because we had yesterday when we were doing the geocaching podcast that there was just a little bit of audio issues every once in a while, and it wasn't like it's just from me from the soundboard here or from one individual that was having problems. It was the whole thing. So when it's universal, it's the Hangouts, and there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah. But the ladies at the clinic took them. That's cute.
Yeah, thank heavens. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'd be like, what am I going to do with these kids?
No more. So let's see.
But they were starving and they were so hungry. You can't leave them out there.
No, you can't.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You take them to a shelter or take them someplace.
No, you do not take them to the shelter.
Well, they're so overwrought with cats and now it's not even funny.
Yes. That's why you don't take them to the shelter.
You don't take them home.
You take them to your vet and you say, I found these 3 little kittens.
And they said, so put them with the 20 other ones. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's how that goes. Have you guys gotten into or ready for leap year or leap weekend? That should be interesting. So February 27th through the 29th, you need to get a geocache to get one. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't stand it.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
One of 2 souvenirs. So you get a geocache.
You just yawned.
Yes, I did. And then on leap day, which is the 29th, you get go to an event and you get a second souvenir. And we'll talk a little bit more about it and remind you during the show. But just so that you get your calendars ready, there is one that's like 50 miles from us we're going to go to, I guess.
Oh, is there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. That should be fun.
So yeah, we will try to get that. But yeah, good stuff. I'm trying to think some other things that were going on. But
well, good luck with that. Sleepyhead.
I don't know what it is. I feel fine.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, I know it. It's just like, yeah. I wanted to see if I could force her to do it, and it wouldn't. Anyways, so how things out in the world? The weather calmed down this week. Not quite so much snow, ice, or whatever. I think it's cold up north.
Which event are we going to?
I have to look to see where it is.
Oh.
I know it's 44 miles from here, so I think it's I want to say probably towards Cary or Chapel Hill-ish, out that way.
Okay.
I'll have to look. I didn't see the specific. I just saw that there was an event. I'm not going to yawn.
Dude.
I don't know why. We just ate. I mean, it's not like we had turkey where it's got all the...
Right.
Just saying. I might need a coffee.
Apparently.
Yeah, good stuff.
Would you like me to go make you one?
No, I'm fine. We'll be okay.
We'll?
Yeah.
I'm not yawning.
Yeah, so Ping, I hope you had a good birthday today.
Yeah, he had sushi today.
Did he really? So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do that when you go to Chinese restaurants.
I don't.
I do. I love sushi.
Yeah.
I used to go with a friend of mine, Kitsy Ho, and Kitsy. I've known Kitsy since, years ago from my IPD days. And it's funny. He actually donated money for a patch, which I thought was really cool. And we used to. I remember there was a time we were doing beta testing at a company, and Kitsy was there, and there was a Chinese place right in the same parking lot of where we were beta testing. We were going there for about a month and a half, and he knew the people that ran the restaurant, and so we'd go there for lunch, and Kitsy would he'd sit there, he'd say something to them, they'd say something back, he'd say something to them, they'd laugh, and then they would bring out lunch. And it's kind of like down south.
Am I supposed to actually eat this?
No. You put the food in front of you, and you it's not asking if you should eat this. It's you don't ask what's in it. And there were times where they're like, okay, this white boy's gonna heave his cookies. I loved it. Whatever they put in front of me, fish eggs, whatever, eel, I had octopus, I had puffer fish.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of stuff like that. So I got Kitsy back. We went the next year or something like that. I can't remember exactly when. We ended up going down to Baton Rouge for several weeks. And so he'd had never eaten Cajun before.
Yeah.
So I took him down to a Cajun restaurant. And what is that? Don't ask. Just eat it. So he was having gator and andouille sausage and
all kinds of stuff.
All the stuff. The only thing they couldn't do was oysters, because that was just after Katrina hit.
Oh, yeah.
And it wiped out all the oyster beds, so you couldn't have oysters down in Baton Rouge for a while.
That's unfortunate.
But got them back.
Yeah. Love oysters.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho, so that's how that went.
Seafood is awesome.
It is awesome. I love seafood. All right. Anything else? Another batch of patches went out today. So those went out, and we'll talk more about the stuff for the fundraiser. That's going exceptionally well, thanks to you fine folks. So that's going on nice. And I think that's about it. Boy, last week we couldn't shut up. Now I'm yawning. I wonder how many people.
Please excuse him.
I wonder how many people I auto respond to get them to yawn. I'm just saying. That'd be funny. All right.
I tried to do that to the dog.
Oh, to get the dog to yawn?
Yeah.
And did it work?
Not all the time.
She just kind of looked at you and cocked her
Yeah,
head.
she kind of looked at me like I was stupid, but
What are you doing?
Yeah, crazy human.
Ping's allergic to oysters. Okay. Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
I don't know if you guys noticed, and maybe I'll get wife Amy in a little bit to show you. If you've noticed, we had a slight change on the back wall.
Oh.
And right about there, these three guys right here.
My dragons.
No. Yes, the flying dragons from coinsandpins.com are here, and they are gorgeous. And my set is beautiful, as you can see.
Yeah, I don't know when we're going to get his set.
Yeah, this is going to go to. I'm sure there will be bludgeoning over this one.
No, there won't.
Because she's like, you better not have those in your case. Because see, the case behind me is. There's a couple of rows left.
Yeah.
And then the case behind Amy is hers, and she's got a couple of rows left.
Yeah.
And when I wrote and said that the dragons had shown up, she's like, you better not have those in your case.
He's like, they wouldn't fit.
They wouldn't fit. So
yes.
So they have their comfy homes up there.
I said, good. So they're in the place that we discussed, which is on top.
Yes.
And he said, I don't remember that discussion. I'm
no.
like, I'm sure you don't.
No.
But Yeah.
But they are cute and they are nice.
Oh my God, they are so awesome.
And we have a set that we are going to we're going to break up into one of three.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's
3 prizes.
We didn't want to just give one person this whole set, so we're going to divide them up and give 3 separate ones. Fair. No, so this will give you more chances to come in and win one of the dragons. But we'll show you
3 people a chance to win.
Yeah, I think it'll be fair for that.
But we got a special contest for that.
Yes, which we are still devising.
Yeah.
You will learn more about that in the next week or so.
As soon as we come up with it.
Yeah, we and if you've got ideas, and this is something
we came up with a basic premise, but we're still
obviously
working on it.
For the 3 dragons, we have we couldn't use Harry Potter's
which was my
stuff
first thought,
because of copyright stuff. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But we didn't mean that we couldn't come up with our own dragon triathlon.
Yeah. With a mythological theme interwoven in there somehow.
Dragons. Anyways, so we're going to come up with 3
be kind of cool
different ways for you to actually, contend for a dragon.
Might be a puzzle.
Yeah, one's going to be a puzzle you've got to figure out, and another one's going to be we're going to do live right on the show.
Yeah, we'll just do an email race.
We'll do an email race for that, or a dragon race.
Dragon race, yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Have to fly to the finish line.
And then, yes.
The third one we haven't really figured out yet.
Yeah, we got to figure out what the third one is. So if you got any suggestions of what to do for the third contest, give somebody a week to do it. And go from there. Maybe we'll have a cipher you have to figure out or something like that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So anyways, so we're giving all 3 away. They are gorgeous. And we will go from there. All right. It is going on 8:30. And before I fall fast asleep.
Oh my gosh, Ray.
I don't know why. It's
Oh,
those lights are so nice.
Yeah, usually I'm the one fighting the yawns over here.
Yeah, really. All right. So I think... Therefore, I will get my overlay set up.
Ole.
And we will go from there. That was almost good.
Not the face. I'm an actor.
An actor. It's all movie magic, love. Yes, we've watched Iron Man 3 way too many times.
Yep.
I am just saying. All right. We are recording. We are going. I think we're just about there. All right, folks, sit back, relax, get your favorite libation, your favorite snack, the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast.
And a pillow if you're as tired as he is.
And a pillow and a cup of Java or hot chocolate or whatever works. The GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast is going to be coming at you, right about now. Well, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the reboot. I am a tired person. I don't know what it is.
Well, you're not alone.
No?
No.
Okay.
Apparently, there's some folks in the chat room who have had a long day and they're tired too.
I'm telling you.
We're
welcome.
Just off.
We are. We're just. We'll all have a mass huddle.
I'll probably just go straight to bed after this.
Yes. Welcome to the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. I'm your host, Andy HeadHardHat Smith, and I am here with the wonderful, the delightful, the conscious wife, Amy. And it is February 18th, 2016. And in the next hour or so, we're going to be bringing some interesting information and tidbits about the game, the sport, yes, the obsession known as geocaching. So, yeah, good stuff. Had a good week. Lots of good things happening. And yesterday was my birthday. And yes, I am 50.
Again.
Yes, and holding. And I'm just saying that she keeps me young, so that's why it's staying this way. And I'm just waiting for her to catch up. I'm just saying. But then again, we'll never catch up because you said to me flat out, you're stopping at 49.
Yep. So always be a year apart.
We'll always be a year apart. That's just how it is. But yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for the well wishes and the birthday art and everything else that was sent. It was really, really great. Want to do a shout out and a happy birthday to Ping Voyager for his birthday is today.
Yep.
And yeah, good stuff. You guys blew up my Facebook. I'll tell you what, that was awesome. That was awesome. I loved it.
He kept texting me and saying, "Do you know how many birthday wishes I got now?"
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was neat. So I'm trying to keep awake for some reason. We went out to dinner just before we came here, and for some reason I got the yawns, and I don't know exactly why, but that's how it is. So I'll try to stay awake for the show, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, we're going to have to rely on Amy just talking tonight, which will be great. So yesterday did go.
Please.
Yes, yesterday I went out and did get a birthday geocache, which was great, and I periscoped it, so that was fun to actually go out and show the show the world that we weren't completely frozen over more than half a day or so from the last ice storm that we had, and that we went through and warmed back up into the 60s, and it's supposed to stay that way and actually get a little warmer towards the end of the week. So that's always good.
Tomorrow is Salty CA's wedding anniversary.
Really? How long has he been married?
33 years.
Holy cow.
Yep. He said they still like each other too.
They're still talking. That's awesome.
Like my dad says.
That is great. Yeah. Well, congratulations to Salty. That's great.
Yeah.
I can confide with you. I've been married to Amy for about 30 years.
No.
And so I know that this is.
You haven't. Actually, this will be our third married year.
It just.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
Wonderful.
I'm just saying.
Only 3?
Yeah, we just act like we've been married for 33 years. So that's great. So yeah, congratulations, Salty, on the wedding anniversary as well. That is fantastic. Good stuff. All right, so you say to yourself, "Hey, Andy and Amy are special."
Yeah,
we like them. They're great.
Like
we
licking sometimes.
We short bus, and we like like looking at them because they're kind of funny looking, and they make me laugh and stuff. Or that's awesome because that's what we do. But you say to yourself, how do we watch the show live? How do we see GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast live, or generally get in touch with Amy and Andy and the rest of the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast universe? Well, it's simple. To watch the live feed and join us in the chat room by going to www.geosnippets.com on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have up in the upper right-hand corners of geosnippets.com and geosnippetsreboot.com, we have all our social media links. So if you want to get in touch with us via Facebook, Google Plus, Twitter, all those type of things, you can go through and hook right in there and subscribe to us, or like us, or whatever voodoo you do for that particular social media. That's what you end up doing. But the ones that you really want to do, you want to make sure that you're in our Twitter, because we use that for periscoping besides Twitter. We have Google Plus, because we ask a lot of our questions about from geocachers as far as what inputs they have about whatever subject we're talking about when geocaching comes around. And then finally, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to HeadHardHat's YouTube channel and subscribe to that. That way, every time we do a vlog, yes, we are going to start doing vlogs again, and podcasts, we just love to see Amy outdo me in a vlog, just saying. So anyways, if you subscribe to us,
I do that sometimes.
Every time we put something out on YouTube, it automatically goes into your subscription box, and you can get our stuff right then and right there. Oh, so fresh and wild. I'm just saying. Good stuff. All right. Let's see. We also have finally our voicemail line where you are, please feel free to do this. We have SpeakPipe, where you can go through and click on our send voicemail tab, And you get up to 3 minutes to let us know anything that you like about the show, milestones, things that you did out geocaching, questions you have, comments on past shows, anything.
Like, why is he yawning so much?
Why is he yawning like that? And why does listening to that little voice? So anyways, we're going to go right through there.
Why is Amy awake this time and not him? Yeah.
Or you can call in on our comment line at 919-341-9519. Either way, let us know. Keep sending us feedback, because nobody likes sad Amy. And I get
Especially
to have
him.
a break and don't have to talk, because then she can talk. Speaking of which,
not that he doesn't enjoy talking.
I don't know what you don't know what you're talking about. So we do have some viewer feedback from somebody, and wife Amy, I'm going to let you take it from there.
All right. Says, hi, I heard a blurb about needing feedback. I wanted to point anyone who's interested to the Reddit Geocaching Challenge, and we'll have the link to that in the show notes. It's a bi-weekly challenge to find some cache that meets some specific criteria. My mouth is dry. The person who runs the challenges keeps track of points just for the sake of having points.
Yes.
All right. I find that it's a great reason to go out and go geocaching in the colder winter months and maybe try something new. I just thought I would share. From Tim Atley.
Very cool. Now, the one
and
that
the challenge number 7 link is going to be in the show notes.
Yeah, and it literally does that. Matter of fact, we'll open it up here just real quick, just so you can hear what it is. They've got different ones each week, and this particular one that comes up for the geocaching challenge number 7 is find a cache with 12 attributes. Wow, that's going to be a lot. Find a cache that has 12 attributes
or more.
And
this includes positive and negative attributes.
Right. So there's a bunch of stuff, and they've got criteria for it. And you check out the link out of our show notes, and it'll show what goes on there. And like I said, that was stated in there, about every other week they've got another challenge for you guys to go out and just try something new. Get out there and explore and go from there and have a good time geocaching, which is the whole point.
Yep.
So good stuff. Thank you, Tim, for sending that in. We greatly appreciate it. And let's see. Let's move on to the You need this. You need this so bad. We are so happy and so proud.
Tell your friends how much they need this too.
They need this, whether they know who we are or not. You need this, and we are getting a redundant theme with this, and it's funny. Now we have, if you saw from last week, that Jamie Pullman put out a very, very nice unenveloping.
Yeah, she did.
She literally showed the coming in the envelope, our GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast patch that we're doing for our fundraiser, because we need a new computer badly, and you need these. Even though
it's fun to watch him with the
technical difficulties, just saying. And so anyways, Jamie put on a fantastic little video, and that's on our website and via YouTube, and be sure to check that out. And
there was another video that somebody uploaded, not on YouTube.
Well, we've been starting to get pictures.
Oh, have we?
From people,
I haven't watched
too.
The other video.
Jamie Robinson sent us one. It shows him getting his Irish up, because he's got the patch up on stuck to his forehead. And I'm just saying, it's funny. We're going to start getting some of these pictures on the website for you to look at. So anyways, our computer's dying, and we need a new one.
Good.
And with the folks from coinsandpins.com, Aaron designed this patch and presented it to us and sent us a whole bunch of them that we are giving out for donations. Now, everybody that I've heard, and we're getting constant comments back now from the people that are receiving this, going, this does not do justice to the patch by just looking at the pictures. Yeah. It really does not. It
really doesn't.
It pops. It's 3D. It glows in the dark. It's trackable. It's the first of its kind from coinsandpins.com. And it's fantastic. Now, the way this works is you can go to our website and click on the links for it. You'll see all about our GoFundMe process that we have there. But basically the way it works is a minimum of an $8 donation. Please give more. It's a fundraiser
for US.
$8 for US, $10 for international, and that includes shipping. And please donate as much as you can. We greatly appreciate it. I am very proud to say at this point today, the last count that we have, as of this afternoon, we have now $1,198 in donations.
Yay!
We are technically over the halfway mark now. We were trying to shoot for $2,200. And so we're over the halfway mark. We would love to get more. And I'm not trying to sound like the greedy so-and-so. We need that much for the computer.
Yes.
But there's other things around the studio that need replacing. You've heard me talk time and time again about Amy's chair, where suddenly all you see is a forehead. That's because it's busted.
I have the forehead co-host.
Yes. And she's gone. And so, yes, her height challenge gets more challenged. I'm just saying. So anyways, really. Please, we've got a bunch of these made, and they're not going to run out anytime soon, but there is a limited number, and minimum $8 donation US, $10 donation international. If you can give more, like just about everybody that is giving more, we are so greatly appreciative. Some of these donations have literally brought tears, I'm not kidding, tears to both of our eyes. Your generosity has been absolutely astounding, and we're not astounded because of you, because you are that cool. We're just astounded that this is actually coming to fruition.
Yes.
And it's just like,
this is never going to happen.
Yeah. So you guys are just amazing. We are over the halfway mark. Please tell your friends.
Yes.
Tell your friends' friends. Tell your friends' dog. Whatever. Get them to get a patch, and go that way. I used that from Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine. Anyways,
I didn't know that, but
good friend of mine. Anyways, so please.
Okay, now I just yawned.
You need these. Get them. They glow in the dark. They're fantastic. And again, the pictures really do not do them justice. They are beautiful patches. The back of them has this nice, of course, they're in the plastic, so you can't tell as much, but it's got this flat back to it. It's made of rubber. This is going to last a long time. On the back, you can attach magnet. You can glue it to your favorite item. We've got people that are going to be putting some out as like geocoins.
Some people are actually taking it to their Leap Day event.
And some are taking it to the Leap Day event. So good stuff. Awesome. Please spread the word. That's the main thing. Spread the word. You'll see our shares on Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter. Share that with others so that other people know about it. One, not only does it help tell other people about the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast, but it helps with the fundraiser. And we need all we can get. We will literally be going through and taking you and probably periscoping some of it as well, or at least videoing it, showing you when we go to actually go go buy the computer itself and to do the unboxing.
That won't look awkward at all.
No, that'll be great. So we'll see what happens, but you need this. I'm just saying, they are awesome.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's worth the $8.
Oh yeah,
with shipping.
I'm not trying to do this just to sell it. If I went to an event, I would spend $8, $10, $12 easy just at an event. So I'm just saying, but this is a donation. It is a fundraiser, and again, thank you so much.
Thank you to everybody who's already donated.
It is fantastic.
You guys are awesome.
Yep. So there we go. And if you got any questions, just email me. I'll be more than glad to tell.
Find me on Facebook.
Yep.
I'm usually there.
The code on this starts off with GR for GeoSnippits Reboot, which I thought is awesome, and we have our own icon.
Yeah.
For this. So this is
custom.
really cool.
I mean, there is not going to be another one like this. No. They are unique and the only ones out there like it.
Right. So, and if I was to say
you're going to have your only species.
Yeah. If I was to say collectible, this is one of them.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
All right. Good stuff.
All right. Moving on.
You know. Again, don't forget to check out Jamie Pullman's unboxing link. It's on our webpage and in our show notes. Be sure to check that out. All right, moving on. We've got our GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast Geocaching Poll of the Week. This was actually an interesting one. I was kind of curious just to see what people use for the social interwebs. Sometimes that changes over time.
Oh yeah.
And in a
I've
way,
gotten more into other stuff too.
Yeah. So there's different things, and so I'll let wife Amy go over what it actually says.
Can you scroll up?
Yes.
Okay. It says which social media service do you use the most? Scroll down, please. Okay. Other is 0%.
Okay.
All right. Twitter at 11%.
Right.
Facebook at 40. Which, okay. Google Plus at 49.
Right. Now we did get a couple of things that people had put in here that kind of tell, I think, a little bit more on this. Catherine put in and basically said, I use Facebook more than Google Plus, basically because everybody else is on Facebook.
But, well, she's a moderator on more groups.
Right.
So she has to be there to moderate the groups.
Yeah. And, other people...
but she prefers using Google Plus and wishes more people did.
Right. And Adam and Agent said basically the same thing. Everybody's on Facebook because Facebook is kind of like, back in the old days, people thought the internet was AOL.
Yes.
They did not, they had no concept of what the internet actually was. All they knew is what the AOL interface was. And so the AOL of the age now is Facebook. That's all they know is Facebook.
But I'm getting more into
well, there's Pinterest and there's so many other ones that are out there. I know the teenagers and all that are in like, what is it? Face Chat and all the rest of them. Snapchat. I'm not cool. I lost cool a long time ago. But I'm just saying there's a lot to it.
Well, I'm getting more into Twitter and Instagram.
Right.
And Pinterest right now.
Yeah.
So there's tons of stuff out there.
Yeah. It's whatever, is best for you at the time.
Yeah.
For
Instagram
a while people
is good too.
People get, it seemed like nobody could eat a meal without taking a picture of it.
Oh my God. I got so tired of seeing people's food. I'm like, just eat it and quit showing it to me. But yeah,
but that's how
Instagram will actually post to your Facebook and your Twitter.
Yeah, they're all intertwined now.
And if you have Flickr,
yes,
it will post to that as well.
Yes, which is a photo. Yeah. Photos.
I have Flickr too, but I use it for something else. I don't ever use it for anything.
Right. So yeah, tons of tests to use, and it's just good that we communicate. But it's just amazing how everything intertwines between each other.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. Let's move on. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by cash-advance.com for all your geocaching needs. Cash-advance.com. Go find it. You gonna say it or I'm gonna say it?
Go ahead.
And also by
coinsandpins.com. The best place to get custom coins, geocoins, lapel pins, and patches made. Go through our GeoSnippits links and use the promo code HeadHardHat for a 10% discount. And FYI for our listeners, you can sign up for their newsletter to get notified of when new coins and patches are available for sale. We're also very thankful to all of our sponsors, and if you want to see more of their products, be sure to go to our GeoSnippits websites and simply click on their logos. Not only do you get great deals, but it helps our program as well.
You always become such a mouse hog, and start moving it for yourself. I didn't think I would.
Well, I'm like all the way back here now, so.
Oh, that extra 2 or 3 centimeters is a killer.
I don't want to get up here and be too loud.
That's very thoughtful. Moving on.
Thank you.
Yeehaw! Yep. Man, she loves just trying to screw with my brain. I'm just saying.
Keeps him awake.
Did I mention yip? Yes. Yeehaw! Yep.
Sorry, guys. I messed up your yip.
Where and how not geocaching basics tonight.
I almost asked Amanda to get some peanuts.
Some peanuts?
Yeah, some of those styrofoam peanuts.
Oh. Okay, there's a reason behind this. It's not quite an inside joke, but close enough. Basically, what I wanted to do, it's been a while since we really had a tutorial kind of show lately. We've just had so many cool discussions about everything. I thought it would be cool to kind of rehash some of the old GeoSnippet videos. And two of the most popular ones that we have, one was called Where Not to Hide a Geocache, and the second one was called What Not to Hide as a Geocache. And basically the idea was to use reverse logic to show bad examples so that people went, well, I wouldn't do that. And all the other people that have seen it over and over again go, oh, yes, they do. So the idea is to help people learn about geocaching by using reverse psychology. That was the whole premise. So anyways, back in 2009 is when I actually made those videos, and I was showing Amy yesterday one of them, and we'll talk about that actual part right now with what not to hide as a geocache. Some of the containers that go out, and I'm sure if you've geocached more than 10, I'm just saying you're going to come into examples like this. There are things that can cause a container to fail. And some of the things that you always want to consider when you're putting out a geocache are these things. Heat. So for example, when you are in the southern states in the northern hemisphere, it gets hot down here. And because of that, certain containers are susceptible to heat. Many of the plastics, things like that, will cause a container to warp and bend and lose its seal and then become non-waterproof. So in those particular cases, you really want to be careful of heat. Some lock and lock boxes, if you're in the desert, I have been told this, where if you put rocks on top of a lock and lock container, the rocks absorb so much heat that it can actually melt or warp the plastic that way. So you think you're covering it and protecting it, you're actually putting it in a kiln. So just a thought for that. So in the video, when I'm talking, there's this round circle on a pole that says the sun on it. So I'm trying to do the description about the heat with the sun going around my head in the video. The second one, which is the part of the reference that Amy was talking about with the getting the packing peanuts, is I described the cold. And the idea with that is in many of the northern states, in the upper hemisphere, you have a situation where cold can make plastic very brittle. So it's very easy that if you're poking in an area with your walking stick or something, it's very easy to pop it through the top of a plastic container because it's so cold and brittle that it literally just cracks, and it's very easy to do that way. So you want to consider the type of containers that you put out if you're in a cold environment. And while I was describing that in the video, plastic peanuts are being thrown at me through that. So it brings a smile. You'll have to go. We'll have the links to both of the videos and you can check them out. Get some nostalgia from 2009, just saying. The other part was water. And the main idea for any geocache, and I think just about every geocache is going to agree with me, waterproofing it is the main concern for all geocachers. Nobody wants to open up a geocache filled with a 1/4 inch of water in the bottom or a logbook full of goo. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that it's waterproof and so that everything stays nice and fresh, just saying. So some of the examples that you want to have as bad examples, and if your answer is, but I already put some out like this, maybe you might want to change them up, I'm just saying, or I'm considering to put them out, please don't. Here's some things. Standard, just good old-fashioned Ziploc baggies. I actually have gone out and found just what they call a geocache in a Ziploc baggie and just put it out that way. No camouflage, nothing, just a Ziploc baggie stuck in a crevice somewhere. Bad for multiple reasons. The seals don't last that long. It's cheap plastic. Mm-hmm. And, it's not going to endure for any length of time. Bad thing to put out, or what not to put out, is a Ziploc baggie. No, the jewel cases that you use for logbooks is still not a good thing to only have as a geocache. Same reason. They don't last long. After the first couple of dozen openings and closings, that seal gets pretty much useless. And yes, for the people that go, but I'll cover it with duct tape. duct tape makes it last so much longer. No, the seal's bad. Just for the exact same thing. It may seem nice for the first couple of minutes. After that, it's gonna leak, and you're gonna have a logbook of goo.
Yep.
Another bad one is cookie tins.
Oh God.
Anything that deals with food, don't use. And people are going to go, but I use peanut butter jar. I use coffee cans. I use candy tins. Don't. Animals love that stuff. Animals love coffee, believe it or not. So if you wonder why your coffee tin, which actually is a lousy container, if you ever think about it, it always builds up condensation inside and gets wet and soggy and rusty. Tic Tac containers are not meant to be waterproof. Just saying.
No, they're made of whole Tic Tacs.
They're made of whole Tic Tacs. M&M tubes are not wonderful for things just for the very same reason.
M&Ms, which are yummy.
Yes.
But they're not liquid.
You can put a peanut butter jar in the dishwasher 100 times. The glass ones may clean a little better than the, and who wants to put out a glass container for a geocache?
No.
Just saying, I've broken two myself in my endeavors.
That, and when it freezes and then heats up again, it's going to crack.
Yeah.
And then,
But the other part is for plastics, that never comes out of the plastic. I don't care if you drowned it in bleach. It doesn't kill and animals will find it. And that pack of raccoons that live nearby are going to think you have a new play toy.
Yeah, they are very persistent.
I am just saying. So yes, anything with food, try not to use it all because they really are not worth it. Let's see. Cheap transfer containers. Nothing will get me going more than to go and find a geocache. I kid you not. I went out with the bear one time. We were going along this one trail.
I bet he had more fun with this one.
I'm sure. We actually went, and it was a brand new set of geocaches. They were just put out. We were getting the first to finds on it. And there were about, 10 of them, give or take, through this trail. And they were put out that morning. Or obviously maybe they were put out. They went live that morning. They may have been put out the next day or something before that. The containers were already warping. It was warm out that day, and the containers themselves were already twisting, and the tops were already popping themselves off because of the heat. So those cheap transfer containers, spend the extra couple bucks for a good lock and lock box than using and the 50-cent transfer container, because it just does last. And I can't tell you, I've lost count how many I've opened up with an inch of water in them. They're just not worth it. Let's see, we just talked about baggies help, but not only they only last so long, they do need to be changed.
Apparently bubbles are bad too.
Yes, absolutely, I agree. Let's see. Environments dictate the type of your geocache that you should use. Believe it or not, you don't want to use an ammo box on a small island in the ocean because the salt water will eat up an ammo box. If you have, areas like I found yesterday, a nice Altoids can. In most states that have water, Altoids cans over a very short amount of time usually turn into rusty razor blades of death. So
Altoids themselves are good. The container for a geocache, bad.
Not so much. Now, in the desert, I heard they work absolutely fine because there's almost no moisture.
Yes, it's a dry heat.
Right.
Down here in the south
and so much.
The southeast. No.
Yeah, not so much. So just consider the type of thing that you're going to put and what type of environment conditions that you're going to be using. Containers and containers are awesome. I saw this the most in Michigan. Basically what happens is you have a small to regular size geocache. The logbook is put into a small plastic container that seals tight. Sometimes it's a little bigger, sometimes it's a little smaller, but to have instead of putting it in a jewel bag, you put it into a plastic container and then put that into the geocache, the logbook stays so much nicer. So plastic and plastic always is wonderful. You're laughing at?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's see. Magnetic key holders. Those are also one of those things where they're great to hide, but you got to hide them underneath something.
Well, yeah.
Don't just leave them out to the elements because they are not waterproof. If you've seen my dunk test, you will see they are not at all. But if
his expensive tissue paper,
in my expensive tissue testing paper, aka toilet paper, you will see that it does not last well out in the open. So if you've got a magnetic key holder, make sure it's in something, in a host of some type, and that will keep everything a lot fresher. 35 millimeters. When is the last time you actually found a 35 millimeter non-geocaching?
Oh, I would have to question if they even made them anymore if I wasn't geocaching.
Yeah, I have to admit, I haven't hit any of my hotspots. I used to know all the drugstores in the area. And I used to have a little circuit that I used to go through for, and got their spare 35 millimeter containers.
You started a new acronym.
I did?
Yes. RRBOD.
RRBOD?
Rusty Razor Blades of Death.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the RR. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. It's ominous and yet effective.
Yeah.
But yeah, 35 millimeters. I don't know. I would actually have to see what kind of a quizzical look I would get from people to say, hey, do you got any 35 millimeter containers anymore?
A what?
A what?
Yeah.
I have five.
Even funnier would be to go to like, say, because the local Walgreens has a photography section.
Yeah.
Ask a kid, a high school kid, or
a 35 millimeter
like
container.
a 20-year-old or something. Do you have a 35 millimeter container?
Or do you have any 35 millimeter film? And they'll just what? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
How old are you?
What century are you from?
What the dinosaurs look like?
Yeah, really. So yeah. Anyways, 35 millimeter containers. I think those have been phased out by a lot of other things nowadays. Pill bottles also not very effective when it comes to complete waterproofiness. So those are some of the containers.
That's also a new word.
Yes, another container that you may not want to put out as a geocache. So that's just some on that one. And again, if you want to see more on the what not to hide as a geocache, we'll have a link in the show notes, and it's got pretty humorous all the way across, including dunk tests that we used for that. Now we also had the other one was what not, or where not to hide a geocache, and I did that one again with Miss Geoness, and that was a lot of fun. But it's common sense, and yet for these days, people still do it, even after all these years. So we're going to go over some of the places of where you would not want to hide a geocache, and as we like to say, just don't do it. I'm just saying. All right, some of the ones that you want to consider, and most of these are common sense, are right out of the geocaching guidelines, but it's a good reminder. Do not hide a geocache with public or on private property. Do not hide without permission. Now, you and I know this, and I'll say this straight out, and people will go, well, yeah. If we were to tell everybody that did not hide a geocache with permission to remove the geocache, we would have 6 geocaches out there.
Yes.
I'm just saying. It's good.
And we all know that.
Yes. And it's one of those things that if you're ever in a situation where the authorities are involved, you very much would be very glad that you have the permission from the owner. Yes. To have that, including written permission, is usually the best way to do this, so that you can say so-and-so said we could put it here. See, so make sure on public property you have permission, and don't put it on private property unless with permission. I'm just saying. And usually in those particular cases, make notes in the description that, yes, I know this is private property. We have permission here, and you can go on.
And just, I mean, consider if it was your property.
Yeah.
Would you want some random person hiding something on your property and have 8 million people traipsing on your land?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you would.
Not so good.
I mean, yeah, just ask them. It's not going to hurt.
No, it really isn't.
If they say no, then Find another place. The world's full of places.
Very true. Another one, do not hide closer than 150 feet by live railroad tracks.
Yes, please.
Did you know, and a lot of people did not, is that railroad tracks are private property?
Yes, they are.
They are owned.
Yes,
And
they are.
actually, after I worked with Raylink, I found out exactly who owns them, and they are owned by large major corporations. Mm-hmm. So do not hide any geocache any closer than 150 feet from live railroad tracks.
Also, this is a little known fact as well. If there is a train going by and you're standing near the track, too close to the train track, the train will have enough suction to suck you under.
Okay.
FYI.
All right.
In case you care.
All right. Never heard that one.
Yeah, but it does. It has enough force to kind of just kind of drag you under with it.
You have to check that out.
Yeah.
We'll have to experiment. So anyways, the
really?
Just saying. So the other part is so putting your geocache on train signals is closer than 150 feet. Don't do that. And also
they said, here comes the Southern Amy.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, wow.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you about something about you that you don't know about you.
I like trains.
I do
be
too.
Careful.
Yes, be careful. And just because a train hasn't been on over the tracks in forever doesn't mean they're not live tracks.
Yes.
Because even privately owned train tracks get used.
Yes. So don't ever assume.
So I'm just saying.
I've done that multiple times just this week, and it's really not good.
Don't assume. I have the train tracks that I have ever been put on literally do not have tracks. You got three lengths of track, and there's no beginning and there's no end. There's literally nothing beyond that. Those are fine because there's no train on it. Don't just assume that because you haven't seen a train in years that they're not live tracks, because they very well can be. Please, and I got a good laugh when I looked at the video when I was doing mine. Keep away from school properties. It's just one of those things nowadays. You don't want to have people traipsing around school property. And and I think the example that I used in that particular case is you don't want to have, large man running around a elementary school yard. Not really the best projected image of what you want to have, let alone all the other people that go around there. Stay away from school properties, and you will make everybody a lot easier. Matter of fact, a lot of times if I see that, unless it's like in the middle of summer and nobody's around, if there's a geocache anywhere near a school playground, I don't even bother. It's just not worth.
If there's a what near a playground?
A cache.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Not good. Do not hide.
That won't look suspicious at all.
No.
Sorry.
Yes. I've just got my own image of me, and
creep factor just went up.
Whoa. Yeah. Do not hide near public bridges, airports, or any other public areas that geocaches can be thought of as a bomb. Keep your geocaches transparent. So,
all right. But there was that one that was the banana.
Yeah, but that wasn't near a public anything.
No.
That was in a park.
So just because
don't hide bananas in pine trees. I'm just saying, especially
it was a bomb.
in Australia.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Don't obviously
blows up random pine trees with a banana.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, sorry, I digress.
But the main thing is stay away from public bridges.
Yes.
Airports.
Yes.
Any other public areas or historical markers that people will look at something, especially if it's made of PVC pipe. I'm just saying, don't do that.
If you do, now, that being said, there was a cache near the fire station, but those people had permission.
Yes, and it was on a train.
And it was no,
caboose.
Yeah, there is one there, but there was one behind my fire station too.
Okay, all right.
So, and they had permission for that.
Yeah, but that was
so
a quarter mile from the station. It wasn't even
exactly. Yeah. It's back in the woods where it's not some suspicious thing. Don't hide one at the police station.
Yeah, that's bad unless they have permission.
Yeah, or a town hall or something like that.
It's a banana bomb. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, be very, very careful with all that.
And specifically put hey, this is a geocache.
And actually, that's not even good enough. That's not even good enough. The police actually say, and I've talked to many, and we've had on different shows before.
Okay.
They really want them transparent. If you've got a lock and lock box, put geocache on the top of it. Leave it completely transparent. Do not camouflage it. Hide it well, because that way they can look at it. And if somebody does flip over a board and see the geocache standing there or sitting there, they can actually look at it and see there's a bunch of.
Probably should run.
If they see a bunch of trinkets inside, they're not going to think it's a bomb.
Yeah.
That type of thing. So they absolutely say, if you're going to put it in an area where people are most likely to find it, make sure it's transparent, because that way they can just look at it and say yes.
Okay.
All right. Good stuff. Let's see. Keep your ammo boxes or PVC in public places is usually a bad idea.
Yeah.
For that very same reason, people do not understand that the ammo boxes are wonderful geocaching containers because of their big and they can hold stuff. All they look is military. We're all going to die.
Yes.
So please be careful where you place ammo boxes or PVC pipe. And I love PVC geocaches. I've made 1 million of them.
Yes, we still have some PVC pipe.
Yes, and it's like, they're awesome stuff. Just be careful where you put them. People have the wrong idea.
Yeah, and we actually had a bomb scare at our local Target because someone, they evacuated the whole place, did the whole 9 yards. When the guys got back to the building, I said, well, what was it? They said, apparently this 20s kid called this in, and it was actually a typewriter case.
Never saw a typewriter case before.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been a bomb. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Just saying.
All righty. Let's see. Keep your geocache. Now, this is common sense, duh factor, but if you don't want it muggled, keep your geocache well hidden so it is not muggled or thought of as a bomb. It's an investment. Always suspect that your geocache can be seen. If you do that, you will hide it much better. Just a thought. Let's see. And finally, we've got keep away from any government building, dams, bridges,
I didn't think about dams,
airports, etc. Anything that can be thought of as a terrorist type situation.
Yeah.
Nuclear
facilities are always a bad thing too.
Yeah. So again, that's where we should have the virtuals come back and just.
Yes, exactly.
Because that's just how it goes.
Yes.
Anyway, so that's what we've got. What not to hide and where not to hide a geocache for today. So good stuff, good suggestions. And if you've got more, send them in. We can always make another video and make one updated since 2009. I can't believe it's been that many years.
I did. I almost asked Amanda to bring me home some styrofoam peanuts so I could throw them at you.
Good stuff. So if you got suggestions, send it in, gsreboot@gmail.com. We greatly appreciate it because, you never know. Stuff that we still don't even realize anymore somebody else is going to know. Send them in to us. We'd appreciate it. All right. Good stuff. Let's move on.
Your support helps keep all of the GeoSnippits Reboot shows running along. Please consider making a PayPal donation through the link on our website to support our efforts and your ongoing entertainment. From all of us at GeoSnippits, we thank you.
Absolutely. And yes, believe me, like I said before, we are so grateful for everybody with this GoFundMe project for getting us a new computer. We absolutely, positively appreciate each and everything that you do for us. On the other flip side of that, we also need money to just keep the shows going when it comes to everything that we do with GeoSnippits. So we ask that you please consider stopping on by to either geosnippets.com or geosnippetsreboot.com and clicking on our Patreon or our PayPal icons there. We have thousands of viewers and listeners in a relatively short amount of people that actually give money each month.
Don't be talking about their height.
I know it's bad. I'm just saying a little amount. No, see, then I get into all troubles with that. A lack of large amount of people.
See how easy it is?
Give. for us to keep the show going. Please, if you are considering it, if you don't got the money, believe me, same with the GoFundMe. If you don't got the money, do not send it in.
No.
I'm just saying that you've got more important
Tell
things
your
to
friends.
Do. Tell your friends to send
That's
it
how
in.
you can help.
That's how that works. But same thing with Patreon. If you can't afford it, don't do it. If you get entertainment from us, go figure.
Rock on. That's awesome.
On. We love it. Go for it.
Yeah.
We do not expect that.
If we entertain you somehow,
we are happy.
That is amazing, and we love it.
Yes. If you've got a couple bucks and we entertain you, throw a couple of those bucks our way. Just do that, and we would greatly appreciate it. Literally, it helps keep everything running, and we appreciate it from everybody, whether you give money or not. So good stuff. Let's move on. All right. It's time for the GeoSnippits Geocaching Cache Dash. Let me explain what that is. We have some of the best computers in the geocaching world. Best computers? We have the worst computer. We're going to get a good computer. But we have some of the best companies in the world, and they want you fine folks to know about and they want you to know about their geocaching goodies.
You need coffee.
I do need coffee. And what they do is they send us said goodies, and we turn around and take those goodies and turn them into prizes. And that's how the GeoSnippits Cache Dash works. We give these prizes away each and every week. And last week, we had for episode 145, we had wife Amy. I'll let you go through and tell them what the prize was.
Yep, from cache-events.com. It was the GeoGlow Bots Glow Cubes.
So cool. Very cool. These are basically you get 8 little glowing cubes. And the way these work is, and they've got little key ring attachments to each one of them. If you get 12 hours worth of sunlight, they will glow for 12 hours in dark.
Yeah.
So that's how that works.
How to put them in a sunny spot outside, and they'll just glow.
These are
all
awesome
night
for night caches.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that, is really cool. I would much rather have this in a fire tack, to be honest, in a case like that. So, you can invent your own night caches and have people go out and find them and have a good time with those as well. So that's what we have for the prize. What was the question?
Question was, what is 5 cubed?
Oh, math alert.
The answer is 125.
That's right. What is 5 cubed? Because we were giving cubes away. All right. 125. Jeez, oh Pete. So we had people, believe it or not, a whole bunch of them send in their responses. Besides, don't send us math questions anymore. And we have, and my tablet's running slow, so I'm going to wait for this to come up here. Boy, that is running real slow. Hokey smokes. All right. Like real slow. Let's try this again. There we go.
Wow, that thing is slow.
Here we have all the people that had sent in their responses, and we got quite a few of them. And I also have my random number generator once it comes up, and it has a number between 1. Actually, no longer it does.
It does not have that.
It had it. It took it off. I'm going to have to reboot this puppy eventually. All right, so I'm going to have the total amount here. So it has between 1 and the total number of correct answers that were sent in. And I hit the random number generator, and then wife Amy is going to take her magic geocoin.
I forgot I had to flip.
She's going to flip and hopefully not drop. Jinx. All right. So what happens is, here's a list of all the correct answers that came in. If the generator brought up a number, say 4, and it was not 4, and wife Amy came up with heads, we would count down 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top. If it was tails, we would count 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom, and that would be our winner. Just gives that little extra bit of randomness to whoever can win it.
Heads.
Are we going to go from the top down or bottom up? It's heads. So we are going to count down from the top. All right. And the winner is, let's see, I got to mark this off. The winner is The winner is
really honest. Is
very honest. It is Chuck Richards from Spotsylvania, Virginia. And Chuck put 5 cubed equals 125. I really hate math, but I want the swag.
Yeah,
that is an honest answer.
That is honest.
So Chuck Richards, congratulations.
That's hilarious.
For winning the glow cubes. You're going to like those. Those are awesome. And that's also our last bit from Cash Advance that we've got stuff like that. Hopefully they'll send us more.
Yeah.
Because we love giving stuff like that away.
Okay. Congratulations to Chuck.
All right. So that's how that goes. I'm going to bring this back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you say to yourself, well, wait a minute. I want to win stuff. You guys give cool stuff each and every week. How do I win? How? Well, it's very simple. For you to win, all you have to do to be eligible to win a prize from the Cash Stash is one, send in your correct answer. For this week's show, and I'm going to bring up the bottom third here for people who are watching the video. All you have to do is send in your answer to today's question and send it to GSReboot at gmail.com. So it's GSREBOOT@gmail.com. Subject line Q1 for question 1 and episode number 146 for today's show. Email it in. All correct answers will be put in a drawing just like we just did. Some weeks for the people in the live chat room, we have a second prize. Like tonight. We finally beat that little birdie. He didn't get out the announcement quick enough that we actually are going to give away a prize live to all the cool people in the chat room. They're all going to have a chance for this very cool prize. We'll do that after we do the question for 146. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We got a live prize. So wife Amy, why don't we do the question for this week's show, episode 146.
All right.
What's the prize?
From Coins and Pins, it is the 3,000 Hides Achievement Set.
Oh, man. If you haven't got 3,000 hides, this is a great goal to shoot for. What this is one of Coins and Pins' world-famous Geo Achievement pin sets. So you get a 3,000 hides or 3,000 find geocoin, and you also get a 3,000 find matching pin for your pack. This is an awesome set. We give them away quite regularly from coinsandpins.com, and you can get any one of these at Coins and Pins that you got for just about any denomination you can think of for this. If you want, this is a great gift for either a geocacher just hitting that milestone or for yourself to reward yourself for it. So good stuff. What is the question that they need to send in? All
right. Bison tubes were originally made to hold medication.
Yes.
What company originated the bison tube?
Ooh, one more time.
Bison tubes were originally made to hold medication. What company originated the bison tube?
There you go. Get your answers in. And again, just so I can elaborate, it's for 3,000 finds, not 3,000 hides.
Well, you typed hides.
I did. That was my problem. 3,000 finds for the Geo Achievement set. So, yeah, bison tubes were in. What company originated them? Send it in to gsreboot@gmail.com for episode 146, yep. Question 1. Now, you ask yourself why question 1, because what we are going to do is question 2 for episode 146, and I'm going to magically change the bottom third, and you can tell it's magically changed because now it's blue instead of red. Isn't that amazing? And it actually says Q2, episode 146. This is very important for you, and we'll explain to that right now because we are going to have one of our amazing world-renowned email races.
Yep.
So this is how this works. If you've never done it before, we're going to tell you what the prize is, and then we'll tell you how you need to send this in, but don't send too soon.
Now,
don't prematurely send. I'm just saying.
What we're going to do is, you want to do the first one?
Well, we're going to tell them what the prize is.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It's really nice.
It is nice.
From cash-advance.com, it is the Dragonfly coin.
Last one we've got.
Oh, my gosh. I love these.
These are awesome geocoins. This is from cash-advance.com, and this is the last of our Dragonfly ones that we have from them. And we're giving this away to some lucky winner tonight. So good luck to everybody. Now, this is how this works. And I'm going to get my tablet ready for this while we're doing this. You need to get out your Gmail or whatever
get your email thing up.
Get your email thing up. And then what you're going to do,
technical.
I know, I love it. And what you're going to do is you're going to send this, don't send it now, but get it ready by putting in send to gsreboot@gmail.com. All right. And then in the subject line, you're going to put Q2, very important. Q2, episode 146. So Q2, episode 146. And get that in there. And I'm just going to set up my search criteria off of that because it's going to be needed. And get that ready. Don't send it yet because we have a very special flag that we use to do this. And so what will happen is...
And there's no L's.
And there's no L's in this one. So certain people that have keyboard problems can do this. So anyways, what will happen is we're going to have a catchphrase that you're going to put in the body. And once we say the catchphrase, then you can send it. So get everything to gsreboot@gmail.com. Subject Q2, episode 146. All right. Wife Amy's going to raise the flag by saying what the phrase is. Once she says the catchphrase, go. All right. So Wife Amy, do that flag.
GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast Universe.
Go.
GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast Universe.
Get them in there. Go, 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 go. So we're going to let you find folks. I actually made it so it's a little more lengthy for people to go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So we'll see what happens. And while Wife Amy and I are waiting for the responses to come in, I think we should wrap stuff up. Let's move on. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show. It was a nice little tutorial tidbit to go through on what not to do and how not to do to make life a lot easier for the rest of us geocachers, for keeping geocachers that are new to not do those type of things. Just saying. Please, please, please let people know what you think about your show by calling in and telling us. We don't like a sad Amy, and we love getting your viewer feedback. So please get your suggestions or milestones or whatever you want to Wife Amy, so she's got something to talk about next week. I'm just saying. Yep. Please consider becoming a patron if you are not, to help keep our show going. Tell others about the geocaching goodness and greatness from the GeoSnippits Reboot podcast. And finally, you need this. You need this bad.
Even the camera was like, dude.
GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast patch. Make sure you go to our website at geosnippets.com or geosnippetsreboot.com and get your donations in. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We're getting very excited now that we're past the halfway point of actually going out and getting a new computer and sharing it with you all. And this is going to be awesome. But you need these. You need them bad. They're awesome. Fantastic patches. And like they said, the pictures do not do justice. You got to get one in your hands.
Yep. I want to thank our sponsors, cash-advance.com and coinsandpins.com. I want to thank HeadHardHat Smith, and thanks to everyone watching and the chat room.
Absolutely. Special thanks to Wife Amy for the queen of the chat room and basically the podcast itself. Yeah. Thank you, honey, for everything that you do. That is awesome. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm going to get out my, let's see, and I am going to do a search. And how do you want to do this?
First one.
You want?
It's a race.
It's a race?
It's a race.
All right.
Let's do first one.
All right. Let's see what we got. First winner. I don't know if this one's a new name. The last name's familiar. Susan Smith. Susan Smith actually got in. And she was first in.
Yeah. On
the top of the list. Susan Smith. Now do us a favor, Susan. You are the winner for that fantastic cash-advance.com GeoCoin, we need your address. So send to gsreboot@gmail.com. Put something like episode 146 Q2 winner, something like that. And send us your address, and we will get that in the mail. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, we just got some funds in, which is awesome. And so we are going to be sending out a lot of the prizes that...
from January too?
Yeah, so all the prizes are going out.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be expecting those in the next couple of weeks. Well, actually, probably less than that. We're going to be putting them out tomorrow. So a lot of the prizes that we've been unfortunately having to hang on to will be going out. So if you haven't got your prize in a little bit, you're getting them. And as far as the patches go out as quick as we can get them. We batch them up for about every half a week, and we send them out. And so you should be getting those pretty regularly. So if you're getting your patches in, and you should be getting those relatively quickly. The prices take a little longer. We kind of batch those up. So again, congratulations to Susan Smith for being the winner of that very cool email race. Very, very neat. All right, good stuff. Well, I think that is about it. We just wrapped everything up. You got Susan on there, I assume? Yep, excellent. You're the best. I'm just saying. All right, good stuff. So, folks, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you next week on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for another spine-tingling event. We didn't even show them. Do people want to see this?
Yes, they do.
Do you want to show them? You've been waiting. Do you want to go grab one of them?
Sure.
Go grab the gold one. We're going to show you a sneak peek. You've been so good. We're not ending the show quite yet. We're going to do this.
That was almost bad.
Wife Amy is going to go up and grab the gold. There's 3 different types of these from coinsandpins.com, the flying dragons, and getting it away from Wife Amy is going to be another thing.
What is on the floor?
But we're going to go through. It could be anything in this studio. We go through, and we're going to show you a sneak peek of what we are going to be giving away to you in the next few weeks. This is the flying dragons. Now, this is the gold one. It is so cool. I can tell you right now, the video is not going to give it justice. It's got green eyes with the
Swarovski.
Yeah, crystals. It has a little globe that it holds in its front hands, and it goes through, and the globe actually glows in the dark, which I thought was awesome because I went out to take pictures of it yesterday, and when I went to go back inside, I noticed the globes were all glowing. So I thought that was really
and
neat.
You can actually take a flashlight to these
and watch them glow.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. So that is the gold one.
I'm holding it.
There are 3 different. Well, hold it up because they can't see it. So there's 3 of them. There is a gold, there is a silver, and there's a bronze. And they are magnificent. They are 9 ounces each, so they're hefty. They're like heavier than Thor's hammer.
They're so heavy.
Yes, they're heavier than Thor's hammer, and they are 4 inches long. So they are beautifully done. The travel code is on the bottom, and it's a gorgeous.
No, I'm not going to show you that.
And it's a gorgeous piece of work. So we thought we would show you this. You'll see them continuously from now on up in their little sitting spots as they watch us do the shows. And we will be giving 3 of those away over the next few weeks. So, yes, very, very awesome. And coinsandpins.com, congratulations for doing the awesome work with that. So there you go. You got the sneak peek. We'll give more about it next week.
Just gonna get muscle failure.
So thank you, folks, for stopping on by. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will go through and give more details about them next week and show you one of the other ones, and we'll show you all of them before we start giving them away and let you go, because we're going to have a dragon triathlon for you to figure out. So once we figure it out, just saying. So thank you so much for stopping on by. We had a great time. Have a good one, folks. Have a safe one. And we will see you next week on the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Please be sure to join us each and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for another episode of of the GeoSnippits Reboot Podcast, right here on the GeoSnippits Reboots website at www.geosnippets.com. The video version of our show is available on YouTube, and the audio version is available on iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, the Tech Podcast Network, and many of your favorite podcatchers. We love hearing from our viewers and listeners, so please leave your feedback by emailing us at gsreboot@gmail.com, visit us through our social media sites, or contact us via our voicemail line at 919-341-9519, or use our website Send Voicemail tab. GeoSnippits Reboot is a HeadHardHat production and is produced by Amy and Andy Smith. The show is copyright 2016 by Andrew T. Smith. All rights reserved.
And I'm way down here.
And her chair just went. Just saying. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye. All right, so, yeah, clear. So there you go. That's what happens when her chair breaks. She drops down to a forehead.
Yeah, I'm like forehead knives.
All right, folks, have a good one. Have a safe one. And yes, just another reason to donate so that we can get new chair for Amy. Just saying. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Wow. You are short.
Now I am.